Welcome to Algebra Unit 1, Concept 2, Lesson 8. This is your final lesson in this unit. So, today's objective, and once again, you are filling in your guided notes as we go. Scholars will use mathematical properties to rewrite formulas and literal equations to highlight quantities of interest. So first, let's talk about rewriting formulas. What does it mean to solve something? Well, when we say solve, what does it equal? And that does not have to be a number. I could say x equals 3y. That is solved for x. So let's look at what it means to solve for different variables in these problems. So first, we're going to solve this one for y. Okay? So we're solving for y. The first thing I'm going to do, I know I need to get y by itself. And we're using the exact same properties before. I'm going to subtract 5x. So I'm going to do 5x minus 5x minus 1/2 y equals 3 minus 5x. So when I combine my like terms over here, these are going to go away. And I'll be left with my next line of negative 1/2 y equals, the other side does not have anything that can combine. So it's just going to stay exactly as it is. It's going to be 3 minus 5x. Next, I need to get rid of this negative 1/2. How do I get rid of having negative 1/2? Well, I want it to be positive, so that means whatever I going to multiply or divide by must be a negative also. I'm just going to multiply by negative 2. So, going to multiply by negative 2. So I have negative 2 times negative 1/2 y equals negative 2 times 3 minus 5x. Sorry, I forgot to highlight. This is what I added. So, when I multiply them, I end up with y equals negative 2 times 3 gives me negative 6. Negative 2 times negative 5x gives me positive 10x. Well, that is my solution. Y equals negative 6 plus 10x. So now let's look at this problem. This one, again, I'm going to solve for y. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract x. So I have 6 pi minus x equals x minus x plus 2y. Getting bad about forgetting to mark what I am doing separate. So there you see my minus x on both sides. When I combine my like terms, which the only like terms I have are right here, I get 6 pi minus x equals 2y. Well, then all I'm going to do is I'm going to use my division property equality. I'm going to divide by 2. Well, that's easy enough. When I divide by 2, remember each term gets divided by 2. So this one, the 2 will go away. This will be half of x. This will be 3 pi. So I get 6 pi divided by 2 minus x divided by 2 equals 2y divided by 2. When I simplify that, I get 3 pi minus x over 2 equals y. And that is solved for y. So let's look at another couple of examples real quick. In this case, we're being asked to solve for h. Both of these we're going to solve for h. You see where our h is on both of this. So let's start with this one on the left. First thing I'm going to do is multiply both sides by 2. I'm going to MPE multiply by 2. So when I multiply by 2, I get 2a equals 1/2 times 2 just becomes 1, so I'm left with b and h over here. The next thing I'm going to do, I still need to get h by itself, is I'm going to divide by b. So that will give me 2a divided by b equals bh divided by b. Well, these are going to cancel. And I just get 2a divided by b equals h. By the way, this is the formula. This is the formula for a triangle. So this would be how I can figure out from the area and the base what the height of the triangle was. These are things that we use all the time. Here's another formula for us. Once again, we're going to solve for height. So let's pretend that we want to, well, not pretend, but let's imagine that we know the radius and the surface area, looks like. And we're trying to find the height of this. So I gave myself some room here. So the first thing we do here is I want to move this term to the other side. I'm moving an entire term, so I'm just going to subtract it. So I'm going to SPE. So I'll have S minus 2 pi r squared equals 2 pi r h. All I had to do was subtract this. Be careful as you're doing this. Make sure that you don't think your S turns into a 5. It's definitely an S, guys. So next thing I need to do, all of these are multiplied together. I need the h by itself, so I can just divide by that. So division property of equality. So I have S minus 2 pi r squared divided by 2 pi r. And that will equal h. It's that simple.